Chapter, everybody. Welcome back to the Zeusdaz Untitled Retro Game Channel, and I bring you another shit game time, SGT as some of you know it as, and I'm doing Jet Set Willy 2 for the Amiga 500, and I think just the same as Chucky Egg, this was an absolute disaster and a disastrous idea, to be honest with you. This was 1992 at this point in the Amiga's life, where games like Turrican, Shadow of the Beast, Hybris, God knows how many more have come and gone. And you had Alien Breeds. Why they thought of bringing Jet Set Willy 2 onto the Amiga 500 is beyond me. It suffers the same problem with Chucky Egg, and you'll find Chucky Egg, the Amiga version, also on my shit game type section. And this is another case of some games were meant to be, were born and meant to die on the 8-bits because they were that good. You couldn't bring them to the 16-bit era. The machine of that time, in this case the Amiga, was too powerful to have a game like Jet Set Willy 2, Manic Miner or Chucky Egg on a 16-bit machine. It's just impossible, because I've always said, for a good game, the first ingredient you need is playability. Never mind the graphics or sound, playability. You could dress it up in lovely colours and have great sound, but if there's no playability, you haven't got a game. So it's all down to that. And Chucky Egg, for instance, and Manic Miner on the Spectrum, which was where they were born, proves that you don't need flashy backgrounds. They're all black backgrounds, just platform, but the playability was fantastic in both of them. And yeah, we saw a conversion of Chucky Egg and Manic Miner on the Amiga, and also this, Jet Set Willy 2. It was converted, as you see, by Stephen and Paul McMaster. There was another couple of guys, I think, that was also on it. George Kirkham I've got, and Matt Dowding. So you have 4 guys on this game. And I just don't believe there was a reason to bring it on the 16 bits. The machine itself was too powerful. The games themselves are very, very small. On the 8 bits they fitted perfectly. I mean, can you imagine if we had Target Renegade on the Amiga or the Atari ST? I think it would have ended up as a disaster, considering they were 8-bit classics. Some games are meant to live and die on the 8 bits and not see 16 bits, and this was a perfect example. So let's press fire and see what the game has to offer, which I assure you isn't going to be a lot. Nice little picture there, but here we go into the game. Now, this is what I'm saying. It doesn't belong on a 16-bit machine. It doesn't. It's just, the 8-bit versions were fantastic. And as I said, we're talking 1992. What was the incentive to think about bringing this on the Amiga? I mean, if it came out on the Amiga and never saw the 8 bits, then I don't know, even a maybe is a pretty small maybe. It might have worked, but this is the A500. It's a much more powerful machine. But the music is gone as the classic Manic Miner, Jet Set Willy 2, whatever music it was at the time in this particular game. I think it was the Manic Miner original tune redone for the Jet Set Willy games, but it just doesn't belong. This music does nothing. It's awful. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, and I don't even know what the price of this game was, so maybe one of you could check on that. I can't see it being any more than bloody $7.99, I'd be surprised. It's just horrible. It don't belong on a machine like this. And this is what I've said before, be careful what you wish for, you might just fucking get it. And in this case you did, you got it with Chucky Egg as well. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There's never a truer saying. I think there's a rope here, isn't there? Is that rope? See, look, oh, that was terrible collision detection. Oh, dead. Damn. Let's try that again. Gotta wait for this penguin thing to come along. I don't want to jump on the rope again. It's horrible. It's horrible. Why bother, boys? Why? I mean, if you want a good little budget platform game, there wasn't many of them on the Amiga or ST, I suggest you try Yogi's Great Escape. That plays well, it's got a great tune. There was a lot of duffs, budget titles. I mean, you had like Count Duckula, ugh. But yeah, the charm isn't there. That's all gone. I said the tune's gone. Obviously, it's had to put better graphics in, but it just doesn't work. So I know the area. So I'll see if I get to the space rocket room, whatever you want to call it. See, this is different too. It didn't used to have to get on the ledge. Look at that. That's awful. That is awful. Yeesh. Not good. Ooh, it's close. And I think, is this the rope you get to the space? Yes, it is. There's a space. Let's try and get to the space rocket. Ugh, look at it. It's just... bleh. Too slow. It's far too slow. Come on, let's try that again. Ugh. So we'll wait for the rope to straighten out. Oh, bloody bird, get out of the way. See, every time I want to jump on it, the bird is in sync. I don't see how you can do it. It's a perfect sync, you can't do it. I'm going to just try that. Yay! Come on, let's try and get to the rocket room. Yes, right, let's try and get to the rocket room. This will be interesting. Yes. Let's go to the rocket room. Right. It just isn't, it's just not enjoyable. It's whack. Oh, a little bit of Amiga load in there. Travelling through space. So you might pick up a sound of my drive just to prove it's the original hardware. Right, so now we're in space. And here we are. Oh, it's just not right. It really isn't. I mean, it'd be interesting if it was like for £4.99 and it never saw light of day on the 8-bits, but these are famous games of the 8-bit era. So where's the lift then? Is there a lift? There's supposed to be a lift there. So where is it? If there's no lift, I can't complete it. Well, I can't complete it anyway, but there should be a lift there, and there isn't. Have I got to press a button to get to it? Oh. I don't think I can... Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh! But there's no lift, you can't get to the higher platforms. How are you supposed to get up there then? There's no lift. Proves my point. So it's not just a crap game, it's also kind of broken. You need to be able to, there's a lift there on the 8-bit. You check out the 8-bit version, there's a lift there, and you get on it so you can able to climb those higher platforms. As if they've taken the lift out. Oh, dead. Can I go the other way? Yep. Right. Nope. Dead. Okay. Oh no, I'm going to die now, aren't I? Oh no, that's alright. Oh, I just can't quite get... Game over. I can't be bothered with this anymore. It's fucking shit. It's rubbish. You don't convert classic 8-bit games like this on a bloody Atari ST or Amiga or any other kind of 16-bit. They live and die and whatever on the 8-bit systems. Whereas if you've got something like, I don't know, Alien Breed or bloody Hybris or, you know, some of these more powerful games, they do not belong on an 8-bit machine. But this is a perfect example. Again, be careful what you wish for. Whoever wished for Jet Set Willy 2, I can't believe they had a lot of requests for it. What they were thinking, maybe just did it in their spare time, but I have no idea how much the price tag was. Maybe one of you could tell me in the comments below. But I'm guessing not above $9.99. There's no way. I mean, I wouldn't pay $5.99 personally. Yeah, stick to the 8-bit versions, stick to the Spectrum versions. That's where it's at. Don't touch this. It's disgusting for an Amiga game. I mean, even in 1988, but this is 1992. I can't believe what they're thinking. It's rubbish, absolutely shit. So what are we going to do? Well, music's annoying, not going anywhere. Nice graphics, but again, for Amiga capabilities in 1992, not so. Not very playable. Big chunky bloody characters. What else? Well, there was no lift in that area, so I believe the game isn't complete. You need a lift area to get to the higher objects in the space area. Yeah, it's crap. There's no reason to bring this out on the 16-bit, so because of that, I'm going to give it a 81 shits on the Amiga, and that includes the Atari ST version as well. 81 shits on the shitometer for Jet Set Willy 2, and good God. Go away into the vault of shitness, don't ever come out again, and I applaud you all. If you like these Willy games and Chucky Egg, stick to the 8-bit versions, please. Yeah, you won't go wrong there, but this, well, you will if you play Atari XL version of Jet Set Willy. I mean, oh, Jesus Christ, that's also in my shit game time. But generally the 8-bit versions are pretty good, and if you want to stick to the originals, then yeah, you obviously got to play them on the Spectrum. But stay away from this anyway. So there you go, Jet Set Willy, 81 shits on the shit game time. So enough of that. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that horrible venture with me with Willy. Until next time, please keep coming back to the channel, and if you wish to put forward a shit game time, a game for me to put from the shit game time into the vault of shitness, then hopefully in a second a little box will pop up and take you to the video you need to go to. If not, it's in the link in the description of the video. Go to that, listen to it carefully, it tells you what formats I can do, place in the game name, place the format, and £5 per request. And you'll get your video featured and your name shouted out. And of course I'll ease you of all your pain from the game that you hate. Right, that's it from me. Until next time, Zeus out.